What is going on, Ape Nation? So I found this interesting interview with Thomas Peterffy. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyhow, he is the founder and chairman of Interactive Brokers, and I think that you guys would really appreciate what he has to say. So I'm going to let you listen to that interview. Before I do, though, please go ahead and smash that like button so that the YouTube algorithm shares this video with as many apes as possible. And if you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe, because I drop content just like this every single day.
Thomas Peterffy, founder and chairman of Interactive Brokers. Do you welcome what we've seen on the retail side of things, Thomas? We've gone back and forth with a lot of different people on this, the democratization of stock investing or the gamification of stock investing.
Well, you know, I worry about my customers, those of them who are long these stocks, but of course, Interactive Brokers customers tend to be financially more sophisticated. So of the 1.4 million customers we have, their average account size is about $250,000. So less than 2% of our customers are involved in these meme stocks. So as long the longs on the average have about $50,000 to $100,000 invested in these stocks, and the shorts have about twice as much. But of course, both sides probably started at much lower levels. So I just want to make sure that people always understand that the accounts must be margin compliant at all times, and if they are not, we will take immediate action and liquidate the positions up until the account becomes margin compliant. So, you know, the fact is that on the long term, stocks always approach their fundamental values, which in these cases is much, much lower. So while it is extremely tempting to short these stocks, but unless you have huge liquid resources, please try to resist the temptation, because these prices can go to unimaginable heights before they settle down to a reasonable valuation, and you may have to cover on the high point, and if you do not have enough money to shoulder the margin calls.
Thomas, I might be offended, I think, if I were a Reddit trader or one of the... So you're saying you have sophisticated investors. They have more money than the average investor, I guess $250,000, but only 2% are playing in the meme arena. That sounds like you're saying that consists mostly of unsophisticated traders. Was that your intention to imply that?
Well, look, I mean, no, the shorts are certainly, I would think, are the more sophisticated ones than the longs. But look, I mean, eventually these stocks will go back to their value, which is roughly maybe single-digit dollars, if even that. And so on the long run, the longs will lose their money. So if while you may try to catch a sudden drift upward as a trader, I would recommend against being on these stocks.
All right. So I'll just mention one thing, and that is this piece in the Journal today that, you know, we use the term diamond hands all the time, and they talk about one GameStop loyalist. I mean, he bought on the highs, $349 a share, well, like way back in January. Then when it went all the way down, he bought on the way down as well and held it all the way to where it's back up here. These people, at least at this point, may never sell, Thomas. So how do these stocks ever get back? It could take much longer, in other words, to get back to what you see as the fundamental value that stocks eventually return to. But I mean, it's a whole new dynamic, the way that the buy and hold is going with some of the...
Yes, but I mean, if you're willing to sit there and hold a stock at $200, $300, $400 a share that keeps making no money, I mean, eventually, you know, these companies can't it's impossible that these prices can hold up at that level, because more and more people will short.